Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Forgot about the whole copyright stuff that YouTube be doing, man. That's my fault. That's on me, man. I apologize. This would be considered, I guess, part 2 of that first string. YouTube got me out of here real quick. I apologize, you guys. Truly, I apologize for that. YouTube was trying to get me out of here. My bad, y'all. Hopefully, y'all come back. Let's see. Let's see, man. I keep forgetting that YouTube got those restrictions where you can't show stuff like that. So my bad, y'all. Completely forgot. That's on me. YouTube got me out of here real quick. They got me out of here real quick. Jeff Bone, the Bonehead, what's going on, my man? Appreciate you for coming in. I was live before, but I got kicked off because of the whole copyright stuff. But I appreciate y'all coming back. I appreciate the support as always. Y'all my tribe, y'all my people. I'm gonna probably be live for like another maybe another 45 minutes. You know what I mean? Hopefully y'all come back. We was going crazy last time. Hopefully I get y'all back in here. We was going crazy last time. Asia Robinson was going on. I said, "Hey, Tone, what's good? Did you hear about Zach Ertz being traded to the Cardinals?" Sure enough, did. As we already know, that's the breaking news. Zach Ertz got traded to the Arizona Cardinals for rookie corner Tay Gowan. You know what I mean? And for a 2022 fifth-round pick. Tay Gowan was a sixth-round pick. So Tay Gowan is definitely a project. He's not the most refined, but he has great measurables. Good height, good weight, good speed for the position. So a good length as well. So, we're going to see how that pans out. You know what I mean? But shout out to Jeff Bone, the Bonehead. Appreciate you, my man. Shout out to Asia Robinson for coming through. I was live a few minutes ago, but the whole thing got knocked off because I was showing some highlights and YouTube felt like I was breaking their policy, breaking their rules or whatever. Whatever it may be, they got mad and they kicked the live stream off, but I'm back with a vengeance. You can't hold me back. You can't hold me down. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day. Asia says, you changed your title. I didn't know this was you until I tapped on it. Oh, yep, this is me. I changed. You're absolutely right, Asia. I changed the name of the channel. I wanted to give you guys more of a brand, more of an identity, more of a sports identity with the name. Chalk It Up Sports Philly. I got a new logo as well. So I appreciate you for coming in. I appreciate you for locking in with me. Super grateful for your support. Super grateful. Super grateful. We got 3 people on the stream. Thank y'all so much. Hopefully we can get this. Hopefully we can get the squad back. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, Rich says, can't nobody take my pride. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh, no. Got to keep on. Oh, no. Got to keep moving. Nina says, hey, Tone, discuss it with Sirianni. He got to go. Nina, oh, my God. Shout out to you and your family, too. Y'all be killing it with the Eagles gear. Y'all setup is amazing. But I was watching that game last night, Miss Nina, and I was so disgusted by everything. I was heartbroken. Nina, you're right. He an Eagle for life. I don't care what nobody say. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for what that man did for the city. I'm grateful for Zach Ertz. Now he's in a winning situation. More power to him. Hopefully he can revitalize his career. AJ says Richie singing. We got 5 people on the live stream. Thank y'all so much. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. But yeah, the Philadelphia Eagles, they did not show any signs of life into that second half. And I know defense gave up 28 points, but they gave up 21 points in the first half, but they held the Buccaneers to only 7 points in the second half. That's good. They gave, all things considered, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are a legit team. Let's not act like they're not. You know what I mean? They are a legit team. So we have to pay homage to that and understand the fact that we were blessed to hold them to only 28 points. You know what I'm saying? We have to be honest with ourselves in that respect. We held those guys to only 7 points in the second half, 28 points total. The defense gave the offense ample opportunities to get the job done. They gave them so many opportunities to get the job done, and they still failed at it. AJ says, you ready for your Sixers tone? Hell yeah. I'm about to get back in my Sixers bag for sure. Daniel Belfield says, got the old Puff Daddy in here. Daniel, thank you for locking in. I really appreciate you, my man. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the content. Hit that like button, bro. It really helps. Make sure all you guys is coming in. If you're coming and going, if you're working, whatever it may be, make sure you guys hit that like button before anything. I would really appreciate the love and the support. The love and support is always appreciated, you guys. You guys hold me down beyond belief. You guys are supportive. You guys always come back when I'm grinding. Super grateful. Daniel says it's hard to watch this offense struggle. It's so hard watching them because it seems like all the problems we're dealing with are fixable. Just run the rock and let the offense develop from the running game. Run until you can't run no more play action. Run, pass, whatever it may like. You gotta at least run the ball once a series. Every time you're in the first, second, third down situation, you got to run that ball on that first down. You have to, just to check the temperature. You have to. I'm tired of seeing us pass the ball and then get a loss of yardage and then run the ball thinking that we're supposed to just make that up out of nowhere. That's not how you play football. Too often we're in situations where we throw the ball on first down, it's a screen pass or a bubble screen or an RPO, and then it ends up being a loss of 2, and then we get a ball to Miles Sanders thinking he's supposed to make lemons out of limes. Or make lemons out of or make lemonade out of lime, excuse me, and then we pass, and then now we're in a third and long situation. We need to play complementary football. It's very simple. I can call a better game in Madden, Nick Sirianni. We all could. Lucas Hallman, my brother, what's going on, man? Richie says you even get a warning about approaching a violation of the copyright algorithm. Yeah, man. Yeah, they annoying with that kind of stuff. Nina says that taunting flag was BS. Sure enough, was. I knew we were in trouble with our first offensive play call with Hurts running. Like what? You're absolutely right. Like we have no identity. Listen, the first play of the game, they act like they're scared to run the ball with Miles Sanders. What are they afraid of? That's why it's tough. That's why it makes me believe that it just cannot all be Nick Sirianni. This cannot just be his game plan. This cannot just be who he is. I'm telling you, he had no problem running that ball in Indianapolis. He had no problem running that ball. He had Marlon Mack, Nyheim Hines. I think they had Taylor at that time too. I'm not entirely sure. They had no problem running that ball, and then the Colts had no problem running the ball in Indianapolis. All of a sudden, Nick Sirianni doesn't like running the ball. That got to be the GM. That got to be those guys telling them that we need to be a passing offense. That has to be them. It has to be. There's no way he go from being a running type of coach, a running style coordinator, and then all of a sudden he just keep passing the ball. There's no way. No way. It's unacceptable. It's truly sad. It breaks my damn heart. Truly breaks my heart. Just breaks my heart, y'all. It's a killer. It's a killer. It's a killer, man. Listen, let's be honest. Asia says your former quarterback is playing pretty good in Indiana. Look, they're 1-4. How good? No offense, Asia, but how good can he be playing? They're 1-4. They're 1-4. We're 2-4. With all due respect, how good can he be playing? How good is he? It can't be that good. He can't be playing that good. They're 1-4. That's just my logic. Richie says they had Boston Scott on the special team. Scott's strength is in the wheel route. He got the vision in the hands. Man, this team is not being utilized to their capabilities. We're not being utilized to our fullest strengths. We're not. We're just not. We truly suck. And Hurts is just looking. Hurts is not looking good. The coaching staff not looking good. Everybody looks bad. Everybody. I want to read this article to you guys that I found. The headline is "Sloppy Loss to Buccaneers shows Jalen Hurts isn't long-term answer for Eagles." I want you guys to see that. I don't know if you guys can see. It's kind of hard to see. Let me try to turn the brightness down. Look at that. I'm about to read that to you guys because it's ridiculous. It says the Philadelphia Eagles returned home to Lincoln Financial Field on Thursday night, fresh off their biggest win of the season. A comfort behind victory from the Panthers in Carolina. Young quarterback Jalen Hurts played a huge part in that victory, rushing for a pair of scores in the second half. If the Eagles could somehow upset the defending Super Bowl champions at home, Philly would be back to 500 and at least in the wild card hunt in the NFC. Instead, the Eagles were beaten 20-22, and just like last week, it took the offense forever to get anything going. And with Philadelphia failing to 2-4, and the reality setting in that this team won't be going anywhere in January besides home, another hard truth is becoming evident. Hurts isn't the long-term answer for the Eagles under center. The problem is they haven't even given him opportunities under center, just to be frank. They haven't let this man do anything under center. Everything's in the shotgun. It says there had been some signs this season that maybe the former Alabama and Oklahoma standout was making real improvement. After completing just 52% of his passes as a rookie, Hurts was hitting on almost 65% of his throws over the first 5 games of 2021. His yards per attempt average was up relative to last year, and the same 7.5 as that of Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills. Hurts' passer rating of 93.3 entering Thursday was over 15 points higher than a year ago and better than those of Ryan Tannehill and Ben Roethlisberger. Never mind the 256 rushing yards, second only to Lamar Jackson of the Baltimore Ravens. That Philly fans, fantasy managers have so enjoyed the season. But then the Buccaneers came to town, and all of Hurts' flaws and limitations were laid bare once again. The Buccaneers have been a tale of two defenses this season. Entering week 6, Tampa led the league in a run defense, allowing a ludicrous 45 yards per game. But no team in the league had allowed more passing yards per game than the Bucs' injury-ravaged secondary. If ever there was a game for Hurts and the Eagles to light it up through the air, this was it, or not. Simply put, Hurts was terrible throwing the ball against the NFL's worst pass defense. For the game, he was 12 of 26 for just 115 yards with a touchdown and an interception. Hurts averaged an anemic 4.4 yards per attempt, nearly threw at least 2 more interceptions, and missed a number of open receivers. Over the first 30 minutes of the game, the Eagles had all of one play in Tampa Bay's territory. Philly's offense didn't hit 100 total yards until the fourth quarter. The team's 2 longest plays of the game were pass interference penalties against the Buccaneers. It was a pathetic offensive performance. The Buccaneers, for the most part, took away the RPO from the Eagles, and when they did, Philadelphia and Hurts fell apart. Now, before the Eagles fans, who are a passionate fan base, start heating up tar and bagging up feathers, this is not to say that Hurts is a bad quarterback. He's not. He's not the worst. He's not the worst starting quarterback in the NFC. He's in the worst NFC. He's not the worst starting quarterback in the NFC East even. He also had zero help Thursday, an issue that has pervaded much of the season. An offensive line that has been hit hard by injuries was dominated at the point of attack. Philly's wide receiver corps consists of Devontae Smith and a who's who of who. Tight end Dallas Goedert missed the game with the COVID-19 list. The defense let Tampa Bay running back Leonard Fournette gash it for 127 yards and 2 scores and surrendered 399 yards while allowing the Buccaneers to convert over half of their third down attempts. Then there's the coaching. Great googly moogly, the coaching. Wow. It's so much stuff going on with this team, man. There's so much stuff going on with this team. Ruben Frank from NBC Sports, he says, I don't know how you properly evaluate Hurts when the play calling is this bad. Jalen has played poorly, yes, but Nick isn't giving him a chance to succeed. It's a fact, man. Like, how can you properly evaluate anybody in this piss poor offense? It's mind-boggling. I truly don't understand it. Truly don't understand it. I do not understand what's going on with this team at all. Like, Miles Sanders was averaging 6 yards a carry yesterday, and they did not allow him to touch that ball. He's averaging almost 5 yards a carry for his career. It's freaking ridiculous. It kills me. It kills me. It truly kills me. Daniel says it's sad that our big offensive gains, not including Miles, were due to the pass interference. It is sad. We couldn't move the ball downfield. If it wasn't for those pass interferences, we don't move the ball at all. Richie says Ravens first round draft pick Rashad Bateman set to make his NFL debut. Might too nice to see on the Red Zone Sunday. Nina says the coaching staff is partly the reason why Hurts looks bad. Yes, he has issues, but coaching is putting him in bad situations. I agree. I agree with you on that. Asia says, "Are you happy Ben Simmons is back?" Not for the reasons you may think. I'm happy he's back because now we can try to. I'm happy he's back because he thought he was going to try to outmuscle the Sixers. At the end of the day, bro, you're not helping your trade stock by staying home. You're losing money. You being there, yeah, like we'll see what happens. But 9 times out of 10, he's going to get traded still. It's over for that relationship. He's a sucker anyway. This Philadelphia Eagles team, though, they got a lot of soul searching to do. A lot of soul searching. I just don't understand. Like, I understand it was a short week, but damn, you can't look that bad, man. Rashad Sanders says, Lori and Howie got to be calling plays. Same shitty offense for 3 years. Bro, you're right. You're absolutely right. It's getting worse every year. Richard says, why didn't a reporter ask Howie during the Zach Ertz trade presser why the team does not run the ball more? I would have asked him too. I would have asked him. I would have said, Howie Roseman, why aren't we running the ball when you got Miles Sanders? He's averaging 5 yards a carry for his career. He averaged 6 yards a carry in that game when he got touches. Why aren't you giving him the reps? I would have asked him straight up. I would have put the pressure on him. Asia says you want to trade him for Kyrie. Kyrie got too much baggage too, so I don't know about that. Kyrie got a lot of baggage, man, and I like Kyrie, Irving, but he got a lot that come with him right now, and I just don't know if I want that. Like, this team is a joke. Like, the Philadelphia Eagles are a joke, man. We're a joke. We're a laughingstock. We're a complete laughingstock. Mm. Y'all, I'm exhausted by this team. I'm exhausted by the. It's so many processes. I'm glad Zach Ertz got the hell out of here because we are a dumpster fire. We are a dumpster fire, and we stink. Jamal Matthews said season has went downhill since after week one. Bad play calling, not running the ball. Graham hurt. Brooks and Isaac Samalu hurt. Lane Johnson personal problems. Linebackers getting exposed every week. Right, we have so many issues. It's too many to count. Too many to count. Our next game is the Raiders. Our next game is the Raiders, and the way we plan, I don't know. I don't know if we could beat. I don't know if we could beat a college team. How bad we are. Carter Boy Fresh says, "Is Hurts the future, or do we trade for Watson, or do we simply go for the draft?" I'm not in a rush to do none of those things. I'm not in a rush to do none of those things. I'm not in a rush to trade for Deshaun Watson. I'm not in a rush to pick a random quarterback in this draft. What we need to do, we need to take the assets we have now and we have to rebuild this team. We have to reload this team to the point where when we do find our quarterback, we're plugging him in to the perfect situation. I want to be in a situation where we're a quarterback away from winning. That's the situation I want to be in. Right now, this whole team has too many problems. I want to be in a situation where everything else is top notch. We just need to plug in a quarterback. We just need to be a beautiful quarterback destination. That's all. I need to see that this team can be productive in any level because who knows if Jalen Hurts is the answer, right? I had high hopes for him. I wanted him to be the answer. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people try to come at me and say, "Oh, Tone, you were saying Jalen Hurts was the answer. You were saying he was going to be the guy, blah, blah, blah." And correction. I said I want him to be the guy. I said I want him to succeed. I said I want him to have the best opportunity to be a successful quarterback. I want this man to win. Those are desires. Those are not demands. Those are not what do you say uh not those are not, what's the word I'm looking for? Damn, I'm usually good with words. But regardless, declarations. Those are not declarations. Those are desires. This is what I want to happen. But at the end of the day, we have to let the final product play out on the field. So I'm not sure if Hurts is the future right now. I'm not sure. Right now, he doesn't look like it. Do we trade for Deshaun Watson? I don't jump out the window for that either. Do we go for a quarterback in this coming draft? I say no. No rush to do that as well. You have a quarterback on a rookie deal that could potentially, if he's not the guy, that can potentially be a bridge quarterback until the right quarterback comes along. What you have to do is to continue to build this roster so about time we get the quarterback we need, all we got to do is plug him in and everything else is falling into place. It's really that simple. Build the roster, and then at that point, the quarterback will come. The quarterback will fall into your lap. The perfect quarterback will be there. Just fortify this roster again. We need to reload in the linebacker core. It don't matter how good the quarterback is. It don't matter how good our quarterback is if we can't stop anybody on defense. Rashawn Sanders says, still want to see them try to get Mosley from the Jets and bring up Howard. Should go out with a bang at least. I'm with you on that, bro. I'm with you on that. Bring Jordan Howard and make something happen. AJ says Raiders not playing well either. Yeah, but they better than us. Rashawn Sanders says, nah, Tone, keep your head up. We lost to the Super Bowl teams from last year and the hot Dallas team. We can shake back. Man, I don't know, man. I hope so. It's just the fact that I don't trust Nick Sirianni right now. I don't trust Nick Sirianni. My trust for Jonathan Gannon wavers. And right now, Jalen Hurts is starting to lose my trust slowly but surely. Richie says, if Howie says no comment, at least you got something. At least you got something. And if he said Nick and his coaching staff decided to play on game day, then we know it's Nick publicly and maybe Howie and Jeff privately. Interesting. Jamal says we need Hurts to be the guy. These draft picks have to go towards other needs. Right, but here's my thing, though. Here's my thing, Jamal. Whether he's the guy or not, right, he can be a bridge quarterback until we get the guy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if Jalen Hurts can be average at best, let's say Jalen Hurts ends up being an average quarterback. If he can be average at best, and that gives us an opportunity to load up this roster, especially in the linebacker core, reload the offensive line because those guys are getting old as well. Get some younger, more talented corners and safeties. If Jalen Hurts can be a bridge quarterback right now until we get the quarterback that we need to fit this team, at least a quarterback that's consistently productive and that can make the NFL throws, then at that point it's all good. So you're right. We need Jalen Hurts to be the guy for now. For now, can he be the guy for the future? I don't know that yet. But can he be a bridge quarterback for the next few years? Why we got him on that rookie deal? It all remains to be seen. After this season, we got him for 2 more years. 2 more years under contract. So we're gonna see what happens. Nina says we need those first-round picks to be all defense. I agree with you. Anthony Dwayne, what's going on, my brother? He says Hurts isn't without blame, but it's unfair to judge and write off Hurts with no run game and second play calling. Damn near 80% of all the offense is Hurts. I agree with you on that too. You know, I don't want you guys to think I'm just throwing Hurts under the bus because I'm not. I'm really not. I understand that Nick Sirianni has not done him any favors. We have no running game at all. It's unacceptable to only run the ball one time with your running back in the first half. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. You deserve to lose your job based off of that alone. That alone. All I know is Jalen Hurts is missing some throws he should be making. I feel like he's not processing his reads as well as he could. But again, everything is a culmination that led to this moment. Everything is cumulative. Jalen Hurts, not being as sharp as he could be. Nick Sirianni having piss poor play calling. You know what I'm saying? The defense, giving up early points, making us play from behind. It's tough. It's tough to truly judge this team because the coaching sucks so bad. If I'm going to give the defense any level of bail, they gave up 21 points in the first half, but they held the Buccaneers to only 7 points in the second half, totaling 28 points. The offense had ample opportunities to win this game. They had ample opportunities to put points on the board, and our 2 biggest plays was pass interference plays on the Buccaneers defense. That's despicable. That's like, you can't be that as an offensive play caller, Nick Sirianni. You can't be this oblivious to not run the ball into the second half. You can't be. Like, I'm questioning his authority. I'm questioning how much control he has over what's going on between the lines. Rashawn Sanders says, Anthony Facts, how are we running RPO with no threat to run? Line up in a power eye and tote that fucking rock. You right, bro. That's what I'm saying. We got a running back that can run. Line up in power formation and run that damn ball. Get Jalen Hurts under center. Make him drop back like a quarterback, and then let him use his legs when he needs to. You don't have to set him up to run with his legs. You don't have to set him up for that. He's going to do that when necessary. You don't have to set that up. You don't have to scheme around his athleticism. You don't have to do that. That's natural ability. He's going to do that when he sees fit. As the offensive coordinator and head coach, your job is to put the offense in the best position to succeed as a whole. He's a quarterback, not a running back. Make that motherfucker throw the ball. Excuse my language, y'all. I'm getting animated because we're not helping him. We're not challenging him as a quarterback. We're limiting him. We're castrating this entire offense because we want to run RPOs without a running game. Because we want to throw bubble screens. Like it's sad. It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. It's truly disgusting. Like I don't know how where do we go from here, you guys? Where do we go from here? This season is starting to look like a wash. This season is starting to look like a wash. All I know is, man, the Philadelphia Eagles have to invest in defense this draft. I swear to God, if we don't draft a linebacker in the first round, I'm going to lose my mind. We need to go defense this entire draft and then sprinkle in some offensive linemen here and there. We need to go defense this entire draft. Get Jonathan Gannon some talent in the linebacker position. Then maybe he could actually get more creative with his play calling. Who knows, right? Who knows? Howie Roseman better get fired. I'm telling you, I'm calling for his job. That man does not deserve to be the GM for the Philadelphia Eagles anymore. You got rid of your first round pick in Carson Wentz. You got rid of your Super Bowl winning head coach. You got rid of your Super Bowl winning quarterback in Nick Foles. And now we're on the verge of getting rid of a young head coach who's still learning. We're on the verge of getting rid of a young quarterback who's still learning. We're on the verge of getting rid of a defensive coordinator who's still learning. My thing is, when are we going to look at Howie Roseman? He has not given us any level of consistency from the GM position. He has not. We haven't invested in the linebacker position in how long, y'all? When was the last time we drafted a Pro Bowler at the linebacker position? When was the last time? When was the last time? Tell me. I can't remember. I cannot remember. Jordan Hicks made the Pro Bowl? No. Jordan Hicks didn't make the Pro Bowl. Never made a Pro Bowl. Nope. Nice try, though. Jordan Hicks never made a Pro Bowl. Well, Ertz already there, Rashawn. Ertz is in Arizona. He got traded today. Ertz is an Arizona Cardinal now. We traded Zach Ertz. We traded Zach Ertz for rookie cornerback Tay Gowan and their 2022 fifth round pick. So Zach Ertz is gone. Dallas Goedert is the de facto number one now. It's over. It's over. Zach Ertz is gone. It's over. Zach Ertz is gone. It's over. Thank you, Zach Ertz, for giving this city your very best. I appreciate you for being a professional, coming to training camp. I appreciate you helping us deliver a Super Bowl to the city. Super grateful to you, my guy. Super grateful. But it's over. It's over. No, I don't think he is. I don't think he is. Richard Robinson, I don't think he is. Right now, our tight ends are Dallas Goedert, Jack Stoll, Tyree Jackson, who's hurt, and this young guy named last name is Togalai or something like that. So right now we lack depth at the tight end position. Now we know Dallas Goedert is the definitive number one. Now Dallas Goedert, what he has to do, Dallas Goedert has to eat now. I'm expecting Dallas Goedert to have a field day. He's not splitting reps with Zach Ertz anymore. I'm expecting Dallas Goedert to eat like never before. Man, I pray for rain with this team. I pray for rain. Reed 223 says Sirianni got to go, man. It's starting to look that way, right? It's really starting to look that way. Also, you guys, make sure you hit that like button. Nina says, I have no faith in Sirianni to do anything right at this point. Yeah, my faith is low. My faith is so low, man. Jamal says, unleash JJ Arcega. That's maybe if we throw a JJ Arcega Whiteside way, nobody would expect it. Maybe if we throw his way, he'll end up wide open because nobody expecting to throw him the ball. Richie says Zach Ertz is going to be just average on the Cards. Cards only pick him up because their tight end Max Williams lost for the season. Hey, man, being surrounded by DeAndre Hopkins, Edmonds, that running back, AJ Green, I think Zach Ertz is going to do pretty well for them. Anthony Dwayne says Sirianni should go before Hurts. Howie Roseman should go before everybody. Howie Roseman should be the first one to walk the plank. Rashawn Sanders says, damn, how was Goddard in COVID protocol, but Maddox wasn't? Don't they share an apartment close to well, they share a house. They definitely share a house. That's a fact. That's a very good point. That's a very good point, Rashawn. Avonte Maddox and Dallas Goedert share a home. So how was Dallas Goedert in protocol and Avonte Maddox wasn't? You know what I'm saying? That don't add up. That's a very good point. Very good point. But, this team got a lot of soul searching to do. Nick Sirianni might be a one and done. Nick Sirianni might be a one and done. Backyard Birds podcast is going on. He says, bro, Sirianni is in cahoots with Howie. They are tanking. They are confident in the process. Forget about what's on the field. We have big club problems that we will never be in contention with this. Man, you're right, man. He said, you think we should low-key trade Jalen Reagor? Yes. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I do. Watching him yesterday pissed me off. He pissed me off yesterday. He shows no effort in the blocking. He drops key passes. He doesn't make any plays. Reese says Sirianni and Roseman are gone after this year, but right now we are evaluating Hurts to see if he's the future for this team. Right now, I don't know if Hurts is the future, but one thing I do know, I feel like regardless if he's the future or not, we need to take this opportunity and understand the fact that we have him on a rookie deal. We have a lot of assets to really reload this roster up with talent. We can, and I repeat, we can use Jalen Hurts. If he's not the guy, Jalen Hurts can be a bridge quarterback until we find our guy. We don't need to be in a rush to just sacrifice and leverage all of our capital for a quarterback and the team is not good enough or the defense is not good enough. We need to use the picks and the capital we have to reload this team on defense. We need to go defense, and we need to go defense mainly in this draft this year and sprinkle in some offensive linemen for some depth. We need to go deep. We need to go defense strictly in this draft. We need to do what the Cowboys did. We need to go defense entirely for this draft. Entirely. Richie says 8 games and done sounds better. Make the OC Shane the interim head coach. I feel like Shane Steichen would be a better play caller than Nick Sirianni. Backyard Birds podcast is Rager's garbage. His personality gets in the way of his play. Big time. He too heady. He too emotional. He too emotional, man. He don't focus enough on the game or the task at hand. He's too emotional. It's sad even talking draft 6 games in, bro. I know it's sad. It's so sad. I didn't think we'll be talking about the draft this early. That's one thing I didn't think. I did not think I'd be talking about the draft this early, but it's evident. Listen. I'll be honest, right? The corners are actually playing good. We held Mike Evans, you know what I'm saying? Antonio Brown did what Antonio Brown did, but they was really taking advantage of the middle of the field more than anything. But our corners, for the most part, have been playing very well this year. Avonte Maddox, in my opinion, is having a career year. Darius Slade is having a good year, his best year as an Eagle. Steven Nelson is having a good year. Anthony Harris is having a good year. I think Ryan McLeod is having a good year. It's the linebacker, Javon Hargrave, having an amazing year. Fletcher Cox is having a down year, in my opinion. Josh Sweat needs to, live up to that contract. Derek Barnett's going to be out the door at any point. It's the linebackers. The linebackers are not supporting this team. We got 3 first-round picks. The first round pick needs to be on linebacker and the rest on the secondary. Or D-line is fine besides linebacker. We need to invest in the linebacker position, in my opinion. I'll be honest with you. If I'm the Philadelphia Eagles, I'm drafting 3 linebackers in this draft. I'm getting the most talented linebackers. I'm going for it. I'm getting the most talented linebackers. I'm getting linebackers that's not only good in the pass rush, but they can drop back in coverage. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could definitely upgrade our safety though, for sure. I think we need to go safety in this draft because Ryan McLeod is getting old. And I wouldn't mind bringing Anthony Harris back on another 1-year deal. I wouldn't mind doing that because he's a veteran. But we just we need to invest in this draft tremendously. We need to. Rashawn Sanders is, bro, playoff Lenny has Singleton looking like a JV player. He bullied that dude all night. Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. Leonard Fournette was cooking Alex Singleton and Eric Wilson. They couldn't do shit. They couldn't do a damn thing with that man. He was carrying them from point A to point B. Unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. But you know what, man? I can go on and on about this all day. I can go on and on about this until I'm blue in the face, until I lose my damn voice. But it's not going to change anything. I firmly believe Nick Sirianni is who he is, and he's not going to improve. I firmly believe that Howie Roseman needs to get fired. I firmly believe that Jalen Hurts needs to improve and needs to show some level of consistency. Otherwise, he will not last long on this team. I also firmly believe that Jonathan Gannon is hanging on by a thread. I have so many concerns. For this team. So many. You know what I'm saying? So many. But here's my final thought. Here's my final thing that I need you guys to take in from me right now. And then I'm getting out of here. If Jalen Hurts is not the guy, that's okay. We don't need to jump out the window and trade everything or leverage everything for Deshaun Watson. We don't need to do that. We also don't need to reach on a quarterback in this draft who, in all honesty, this isn't really a good quarterback draft. What we need to do, we need to ride out this Jalen Hurts situation for as long as we possibly can and use the capital, use the assets we have to pour into the draft. And we need to load this defense up with talented linebackers and DBs. It's straight like that. If we can use Jalen Hurts to be a bridge quarterback to rebuild this team properly, then at that point, whenever we do get the quarterback that we want, or whenever a quarterback comes on the market that may want to come over to us or whatever, then at that point, then the team is loaded. The team is ready. All you got to do is plug and play. I want to build the roster to a point where, as though whatever quarterback we do end up committing to for the long term, it's a plug and play situation. Maybe Jalen Hurts is not the guy for the future. Maybe not, right? He hasn't shown us truly that he can be the guy going for the long term. But also, this coaching staff hasn't done a good job of putting him in the best situations by not running the ball, by having lackluster play calling that lacks creativity. And it's just a matter of we don't do anything different. We're so predictable. And if we're going to get better as a franchise, as a team, we need to get rid of the cancer. We need to get rid of Howie Roseman. We need to really go defense. We need to go all in on defense in this draft. We need to reinvest in this linebacker core. We need to run the ball. We need to run the ball. And that's all I have for you guys, man. I'm your humble host, Tone DeShields II. And you guys have been locked in on your dose of Chalking Up Sports Philly, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. One love, stay humble, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay hungry. And fly was fly.